Hello everyone and welcome back. Yes, we're here for the player ranking show after Man United 0, Liverpool Football Club 3. Yes, the Reds, or in this instance, it was actually the away team wearing the white strip. 3 wins out of 3, 3 clean sheets, 3 goals today. 3 was the magic number. And yeah, I've got 3 tiers that I can place a lot of the Liverpool players in today. To do that, I'm going to need your help as well. So do get involved in the show. I'm going to bring a player's name up, just like this, for example. I'm going to grab Alisson Becker, our wonderful Brazilian goalkeeper, and we're going to have to place him somewhere. Was he boss? Was he sound? Or are you messing? So boss is obviously top tier. You know that by now. You all know your scouts. Sound, yeah, in the middle, all right. You're messing means he was a bit rubbish. Let's start with Alisson. I thought... the saves he made, I think, were comfortable, but they're only comfortable because how good he is. His positioning was magnificent. He was awesome. So, again, I think the save from the header is a good one. The save low down from Xerxes. I think the first half save actually is when it comes through Virgil's legs. That's a difficult one, because he's relatively unsighted. So Bart says he was boss. So does Zion. Yeah, he made good saves. He was boss, says Eds. Yeah, I thought he was boss as well. I'm going to give Alisson Becker. Didn't have a lot to do because the people in front of him were also pretty good. But from what he did have to do, yeah, he was brilliant. And I go along with that one. Let's start at right back with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Such a shame that when he kissed the camera, it didn't count. It was a good strike as well. Some wonderful passes, defensively sound. Gets taken off again, this time a bit more of a smile at the end, which is nice to see. A bit like this picture that I'm holding here. Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I thought defensively he was really good, actually. He's had real issues in the past against Marcus Rashford. Not so much today. Which, again, credit to him, credit to Liverpool's structure as well. Yeah, thought in the meantime, while you guys have your thoughts, we have got a members chat from Cumbers who says all aboard Arnie's Barmy Army. I don't really want to call it the Barmy Army, if I'm honest. Isn't that a cricket thing? It's the Dutch Starks player as well, but either way, yeah, what I mean, we're all on the Arnold Sloth bandwagon, aren't we? I thought he was absolutely magnificent. The offside wasn't Trent's fault. I know the offside wasn't Trent's fault. Trent was boss, shame about the offside. Yeah, you're right, says Andy. Half boss, half sound, says Tyron. Bart says I'd put him as high sound. I think he was. I thought Trent had a really strong game. If I'm honest, I can't see too much wrong. I'm going to put him, yeah, similar to Alisson really. I thought Trent was excellent, so I'm going to put him. For those listening, yeah, boss. Trent was boss, just slightly lower within the boss area. But I thought Trent was really, really strong. I thought he had a really strong game, so I'm going to do that one there. Next up, is my mic gone? Is someone saying is my mic gone? I'll just put it back in. 1, 2. Am I okay? The mic is not sounding great, says people on the chat. I do apologise. Let me see if I can do something about that. How am I sounding? I've got producer Frank telling me. Are we good? 1, 2, 1, 2. Are we fine? Let's crack on for now anyway. Next to Alexander-Arnold on the right was Ibrahima Konate. Ibrahima Konate then. Again, I mentioned on the last show, he didn't start the season in the team. He is now in the team, which is fantastic. Tyron says boss. Riza says completely boss. Yeah, Diane, 100% boss. Konate was boss. All the bosses. Yeah, I'm actually going to put him there so far. He's the highest in the boss area so far. I might run out of room. I thought Konate was magnificent. He goes in there as well. Next to him then, I mean, I reckon that green zone's going to be pretty full. It should be. You beat Man United 3-0. You're probably going to have to be boss, aren't you? Virgil van Dijk. I thought Van Dijk was excellent. Not only defensively on the ball, of course, he's always great. He always is. A real leader's performance. I loved how he went and had to go at Martinez when he committed that foul. You know, come and do that to me, then fella. You know, all that kind of stuff. He's laughing at Bruno Fernandes. I actually didn't mind him taking the yellow card for booting Bruno Fernandes, because I think if you're on a football pitch with Bruno Fernandes, I think you probably should boot him. just in general, really. So, thought he was excellent. Tyrone says, I would put Virgil at the same as Ibu, maybe even higher. Nick, Van Dijk was boss. I loved him. Name checking, checking Martinez, absolutely right. Let's see. Put him above the camera, says more Alago. Diane says boss as well. Yeah, I thought, you know what I thought was interesting? In the first half, obviously, Van Dijk will know Xerxes quite well, obviously international duty and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes if Van Dijk doesn't want to go and press in there and try and nip the ball off him, I wondered if he knows the player well enough where he thought, you know what, I can do that. And he did it in the first half a couple of times. He was right up against them, into his back. I'll have that. Also, you know, he wins it, starts an attack. At one point, Van Dijk's running through towards their goal as well. So I actually think of all the ones I've said so far, they've all been boss. And Van Dijk's the highest so far on my board. I thought he was a magnificent performance on the captain. I thought he was sensational. There's been a lot of discourse this week. Again, transfers and stuff, it always brings out comments and opinions and whatever. I've heard a lot about Andy Robertson and, you know, he's not good enough. I thought he was great today. If Andy Robertson plays like that all year, Liverpool will be absolutely fine. Garnacho, we're gonna bring Garnacho on. We're bringing Garnacho in because he's our best player and we've been saving him for you. And he's actually here, just here in Andy Robertson's back pocket. That's where Garnacho is. Garnacho go. Didn't even see him. He just didn't have a kick at the ball. It was all because Andy Robbo just completely marshalled. There was one over the top. Robbo just gets back, takes it off him. Strong in the tackle, fantastic. They had a really good game. I don't understand. Maybe it's because he's getting on a little bit. I don't know why people just want to have a little go at Andy Robbo. I thought he was good. Let's see. Sound, says Rob. So there's more. I'll go. I'd put him as low boss, says Balder. It's hard because he wasn't that involved. Because he didn't have to be, really. Because I think Man United really tried to go down the other way as best as they can. See, Kev says, Robbo is starting to stand out as the spot that needs improvement. What did he do wrong today? I can't remember. Can someone tell me what Andy Robertson did wrong? I don't get it today. I don't understand the criticism of him, to be honest. I thought he was good. He didn't have a lot to do, but he wasn't bad at all. I thought he was good. I'm going to say... I put him there on the border between Sound and Boss, just because, not that he was bad, he just didn't have that much of a chance to shine. But listen, Garnacho's meant to be there, mate. Oh yeah, we've got this lad, Garnacho, Viva, fuck Andy Robertson. See you later, lads. Took him to school. That's the back four done. This is Ryan Gravenberch. And this is the chance to talk about how good Ryan Gravenberch was, because he was absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. All the discourse all week, and we've all been, you know, this is going to be the test. Can he pass the test? It's Old Trafford away. He's done it against Ipswich, nice. He's done it against Brentford, sound. Can you go to Old Trafford? He ran the game at Old Trafford. He was brilliant. He strode around the place like he owned it. He ran rings around there, midfields. You know, Bruno Fernandes, the club captain, didn't get a sniff, didn't see him. Casemiro's finished. They should sell him to Saudi Arabia. Their window's open for a few days. Get rid of him. They need Ugarte and they need him to be great, because if he's not great, they're in trouble. Kobe Mainoo, good young player, got a lot going for him. Didn't look like he could lace Ryan Gravenberch's boots today. Brilliant in defence, brilliant on the ball, brilliant in attack, running everywhere, interceptions, tackles, you name it. Ryan Gravenberch did it. For me, so far, he's going really, 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 really high. It was a certified DM performance. He bossed it. Yeah, he did. Indeed. Anfield Rose says, Gravy was boss. Free Django, put him off the screen. That's how good he was. Yeah, he goes so high that he's up there. High as a kite. Not that type of high. I mean, he is Dutch, but not that type of high. I'm sure that's not the case at all. He showed Mainoo the levels. Yeah, he did. He was a bit of a teaching lesson for him. What's higher than boss, says Phil. Yeah, up there as well. Rob, hi boss, he was my man of the match. I thought Ryan Gravenberch was sensational. I'm going to stick him. I thought he was so far the best player. He goes right to the top of the boss, just a little bit above Virgil van Dijk. Not too much, because they were both excellent, but he goes right up there. He was brilliant. Let's go to Dom Szoboszlai then. I'll be honest, right? I was listening, obviously we had the watch along, Paul and Chris were on the watch along, I was listening to them, I was also listening to Sky's commentary, just for any updates or anything you need, and they had a bit of a go at him for not scoring that goal, calling him unprofessional. He should have scored. Make no doubt, he was trying to take the piss a little bit, wasn't he? He should have just scored it. Other than that though, I thought first half in particular, I thought he was really strong. Paul said before the game to us, actually, if they get a lot of space in that midfield, Szoboszlai will be the one who exploits it, and he did. His passing was really good. His pressing was really good as well. Let's have a little look what you guys are saying about the his performance as a whole. Sob was sound, says Mike. I'd put him on the board there just because of the goal. Just kidding, says Free Django. He was boss first half, an unbelievable work rate. Tom was very good in the first half, says Baxter. Diane says sound. High sound, not exceptional. Could have been his game. I thought he was good. I thought he had a really. I thought first half in particular, he was excellent. I'm going to put him as boss. I'm going to put him slightly on there, just like on the border, just because that chance. Like, I do. I understand you want to take the piss, but he took the piss a bit too much. I thought he had a really strong performance. On the last show we did, someone mentioned Alexis McAllister and said he looked like he had a bit of a quiet start to the season. I thought in the first two games in particular, he hasn't quite figured out, maybe he's working on his role, just coming back a little bit there. I thought today he was good. I thought, especially without the ball, actually, I thought he was really strong. Didn't actually get to see too much of him on the ball because Man United were that wide open, that Liverpool were just striding through them, so they didn't really have to pass to Alexis McAllister. They just ran into channels, ran into spaces. So I thought he was excellent. I thought he had a really strong game. Didn't have too much to do, so I don't know where I'm quite going to... I'd love you guys to help me out here. Put him as the same as Robbo and Sobbo. Robbo, Sobbo and Mac. It sounds like a crime-fighting trio. So somewhere on the border is where Phil reckons he should be. Maca was class, said Red Swan. I mean, he was, but that doesn't help me. Where does he go on my board is where I'd go. Same as Robbo, not too much time to shine. That was my best Steven Gerrard impression. You know. I'm going to put him there. On the border, similar to Robertson. He was good, he did nothing wrong, he had a good game, he just wasn't that influential, he didn't really need to be. Next, let's move on to the forward line then. I'm going to, in true, like when Peter McDowell saved the best till last, I'm going to do the same here. So I'm going to go for Diogo Jota first. Gets to lead the line, doesn't get a goal, was heavily involved in a lot of moments. I thought without the ball, pressing really well, some really clever movements, a couple of half sniffs here and there, didn't really get a chance to shine. Where would you guys rank Diogo Jota? Everyone's saying put him soundboarding and boss, sound. Yeah, again, this isn't a criticism. I thought he had a good game, just had a quiet game. Yeah, I'll put him there as well. Put him sound. I thought he had a good game. That isn't a criticism. He's just a bit of a quieter one for him. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, what shall I do? I've got two good ones, haven't I? Right, what I'll do, I've got Salah and I've got Diaz. I'm going to put them behind my back. I mean, it's pretty easy because they're both going to get high marks, don't get me wrong. But I don't know who to pick first, so I'm going to put that one down. So I've got Luis Diaz. Okay, perfect. That's absolutely brilliant. Two wonderful goals from Luis Diaz. The header's really clever. Not an easy header, especially with Dom Szoboszlai right in his face. That can be one that you can take your eye off. You could leave it for each other. It could be a bit of a miscommunication. The second goal's outrageously good. First time finish, bottom corner. Like I say, I mean, their goalie, imagine that's the goal, their goalie's here. So he did have all of the space in the world to aim for, but he did it with aplomb, I think you would say. Great to see him scoring goals. That's the main thing. That's what we want from Liverpool's forwards, of course. I thought Luis Diaz, I mean, he's going to have to be up there, isn't he? 2 goals at Old Trafford. Dream start of the season for him. I actually thought it was interesting because I thought up to the goal, I don't know if you guys agree with me, I thought he was actually quite poor. I think a lot of moves kept breaking down with him. He got the ball, he'd give it away, a loose touch, he'd run into trouble. But he took his goal well, and then he grew in confidence from there and grew on, and then by the end of it, he was magnificent. So, Diaz was mega boss, says Sferia. Lucho was boss, says Mary Beth as well. Red Swan agrees, yeah, I thought he was quite poor until his goal. We'll forgive him, he's allowed to do that. Diaz was boss and he was clinical. Why was that in doubt on this show, says Stan? I think it was in doubt because I've seen him not be clinical at times last season, is why I doubted him going into this season. I said, I want to be wrong. Anytime I doubt a Liverpool player, I want to be proven wrong. I want him to say, absolutely. I say the same about anyone who I've cast out over or I'm not quite sure about. My issue, I never thought Diaz was a bad player. I wondered, can he get the goals and the assists and the numbers that Liverpool needs? Look, this season so far, he can. He was awesome. I'm going to put him up there as well. Right next to Ryan Gravenberch. High boss performance from Luis Diaz. And then next is Mo Salah, obviously, his post-game comment was his contract. We'll see where that's at. As it stands, it is. He's right. Like, no one spoke to him about the contract. Therefore, he's got every right to say that as it stands. That didn't me last season because no one's offered me a deal. Someone please go and offer Mo Salah a deal. Just get him signed up. Did you see how good he was today? Just outrageous. The touch, even before we talk the numbers, the first touch on the... he's just magnificent. That long ball from Trent, straight to Salah's feet, and he just brings it down. It's the stuff of dreams, it really is. And then the assist for the first goal is a piece of magic. Just delicate little dink to the post. The assist for the second goal is equally as impressive. Little outside boot, just puts it on a plate for Luis Diaz. And then he scores his own goal as well. Takes it just absolutely brilliantly. 2 assists, a goal, an all-round top performance from Mo Salah. He has to be right up there as well with Gravenberch and Diaz in the boss category. Very quickly on my subs, I think Gakpo, Bradley and Darwin come on, I think, and Costas. I thought they were all... The game was won and not much to do, so I'm going to launch them all in sound for now. I think that's fair enough. No one did nothing badly. It was all good. It was sound. Where's my little thing? That's what I need to find. Have I got it? My little man. Yeah, I've got it here. Here we go. I'm too old to bend down there. Jeez. Note for next time. Someone put me man of the match thing on the ball for me. I can't get down there too often. I'm getting on a bit now. Man of the match is an interesting one. It really is. There are some high performers there. Look at that. I've got in my boss category. I've got Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Diaz and Salah with a couple on the border as well. I've got to narrow it down to my man of the match. You guys let me know right now who you're voting for, because this is a tough one. I'm going to come down between Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Diaz and Salah. Given my ratings, I'm going to narrow it down to 3. Gravenberch, Diaz, Salah. Let's have. I'm struggling here. You guys can tell me. Porter Jadu would give it to Gravenberch. USA would give it to Salah. So would Harry and the Afro Coma, nice name. They would give it to Gravenberch as well. Mr. Silva would give it to Salah. Oh, this is a tough one. Salah, Van Dijk. I mean, there's not much love for Luis Diaz. He just scored 2 goals at Old Trafford, you know. It's worth mentioning. Between Diaz and Gravenberch, says more Alago. He's taken Mo Salah out of it. I really want to give it to Ryan Gravenberch, but I can't. I've got to give it to Mo Salah. And it's no slight on the others because they were all brilliant. But Mo Salah's just got a goal, 2 assists and ran the game. He was the best player. Gravenberch was equally as good. Diaz was equally as good as well. But I'm going to personally just edge to Mo Salah. Just edge it. It's no slight on anyone else. I'm going to go with, if you're involved in all 3 goals when Liverpool win 3-0, I'm probably going to give you the vote. So, Free Django, before we go on, Steve, what was the favourite part? What was your favourite part of the game? Good question, actually. I didn't mind Van Dijk's little when Onana gave him a little nudge and he laughed at him and kind of faked, like, that kind of thing was really funny of the little moments. My favourite moment was the 3rd goal, to be honest with you, because that's when I knew the game was won. But there were some moments in the match that made me laugh. I mean, they're crap, so that helps as well. But yeah, they're my player rankings anyway for Liverpool, just to go through it one more time then. I've got Alisson, Trent, Konate, all boss. Robertson and Szoboszlai on the borderline with McAllister. Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Diaz and Salah, all boss as well. Jota. High sound level with the subs who didn't have to do much. That looks like I've had to go with Conor Bradley there. I'm not. It's just fallen off. I mean, let's get another magnet on there for Conor. At some point, there you go, Conor. You sit there, pal. But I'll give man the master Mo Salah. So they're my player rankings. Let me know your guys' thoughts as well. Use the comment section below. Get in touch with us on social media if you're listening as a podcast as well. Because yes, that was absolutely sensational from Liverpool. It really, really, really was. If you guys like this show, but with numbers involved, so you like players getting a ranking out of 10, then over on redmenplus.com right now, Paul and Chris are over there doing or recording, producing, making, whatever word, the player ratings show. Very similar names, very different shows. Head to redmenplus.com, sign up there. If you use the promo code SLOT when you sign up as a yearly captain subscriber, you'll get half price. So you'll get an entire season's worth of content for £34, roughly £34.99, I think it is. Get through the international break with loads and loads of content. We've got loads of keys of stuff. We've got loads of preview stuff as well as features, documentaries, keep you in the mood. When Liverpool put you in a good mood, you want to stay in that good mood. So redmenplus.com is the place to go, and you can get the player rating show as well with Paul and Chris. This is going to be the end of our stream now. For you guys who've been with us right since the start, thank you so much. You guys are the best, the absolute best. Give the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. See you later, everyone.